If you want to scale your coaching business to $1 million a month, there are two simple formulas you need to know like the back of your hands. And once you understand it, you'll be able to make better business decisions. You'll be able to predict how far you can scale your ads and how profitable you will be. And most importantly, you know exactly how many clients you need to hit your income goal. And this is the exact same formula I use to help my clients scale to multiple 7 figures. And today, I'm breaking it all down step by step. Let's get into it. You see, the first formula is almost too simple. And that's the crazy part, but it's the foundation behind every 7-figure coaching business. Here it is. Revenue equals number of clients times the price of the product. That's it. The goal of this formula is to predict exactly how many clients you need to hit your $1 million target. So let's plug in some real numbers. Say your offer for your coaching program is priced at about $5,000. And that's the only offer you sell. To hit $1 million, here's the math. The revenue, which is $1 million, divided by the price of your offer, which is $5,000. This will give us a total of 200 clients per month. That's it. Just 200 people. When you break it down like that, doesn't it suddenly feel possible? And here's the real power. You can instantly see whether your business can handle that kind of volume, or if you would need to expand your team to manage that growth. But more importantly, this number lets you predict exactly how much in ad spend you will need to scale to 200 clients per month. And that brings us to the second formula, the one that shows us how to hit that goal predictably. First things first, we already know the amount of clients we need. The next step is to reverse engineer your entire marketing plan around that number. Since we're talking about a high-ticket offer, there are typically 3 main funnels that works best. We have the webinar funnel, the book a call funnel, or a combination of these two. But for simplicity, let's use the book a call funnel. And this is where a prospect books a call with your sales team and your team closes them directly over the phone. Now let's run the numbers. Let's say your close rate is 20%. That means that for every 10 people your team talks to, 2 becomes paying clients. So to close 200 clients in a month, you will divide the number of the clients by your close rate, which is 200 divided by 20%. That gives us 1,000 qualified prospects. That means your sales team needs to talk to 1,000 prospects every month. But when you think about it, not everyone who books a call will actually show up. So let's assume your show rate is around 60%. And by the way, these are all just benchmark numbers. Your business might actually be higher or lower. So make sure you plug in your numbers. So let's say your show rate is 60%. And now we've established that we need 1,000 people to actually attend the call. The formula looks like this. It becomes 1,000 divided by 60%, which is 0.6. It gives us a total of 1,667 booked calls. That means you need at about 1,667 total booked calls to end up with 1,000 qualified conversation. Now, when we look at this, if it costs around $100 per booked calls, your total ad spend to hit 200 clients per month will be 1,667 times 100. That will give us a total of $166,700 in ad spend per month. That's it. It's not a mystery. And here's the beauty of it. Once you understand the cost per call and the show-up rate, as well as the close rate, scaling becomes a number game. You can literally forecast your way to 7 figures with nothing more than a calculator and following the exact plan. But if you really want to crank this to its full potential, there are 4 key levers you can pull to hit your goals faster for less money. And those are the things we just spoke about a few minutes ago. The show rate, the close rate, the cost per booked calls, and the price of your offer. Let me show you what that means. If you improve your show-off rate by only 10%, that means it moved from 60 to 70%. You suddenly need just 1,429 booked calls to hit the same goal. That's 238 fewer calls you don't have to make. And since each book call costs around $100, that's one small improvement will save you $23,800 in ad spend without changing anything else. Now let's look at the close rate. If a sales team improves their close rate, Let's say for this case, we move from 20 to 25%. That small 5% bump means you only need to make 800 calls instead of 1,000 to close the same 200 clients. Combine that with your improved show rate and the ad cost drops even further while your profits soar. This is why once you have a solid foundation, you should be obsessed about optimization. A slight increase in show rate, a better sales process, and a smoother funnel, each micro improvement compounds and the results are massive. Because when you optimize just 10% here and 5% there, the result isn't 15% better. It's often 30 to 40% more profitable thanks to compounding effect. So scaling really isn't about doing more. It's about doing the right things better. Now, here's the one I really love to tweak. Most coaches, they focus their energy on getting new clients. But here's the truth. Your biggest growth potential is hidden inside the client you already have. When someone pays you once and you deliver real results, selling to them again isn't hard. It's actually easier because they already know you, trust you, and believe in your process. So the best way to scale isn't about finding more clients. It's often about serving your existing clients better. That could mean an upsell, a continuity program, or simply a completely new offer that helps them reach the next level. Let's run the numbers real quick. Each client are currently paying about $5,000. To hit $1 million, we already established we need around 200 sales. But you don't need to stop there. What if we introduced a simple $500 upsell that perfectly complements your main offer? That small $500 addition might seem minor, but even if 20% of your client take you up on that offer, that's an extra $20,000 in revenue without adding a single new client. Now, let's imagine for a second that you raised your price from $5,000 to $10,000. Now, it means that you only need 100, not 200, to reach the same $1 million goal. So here we go. You know the formula, you know the levers to pull to accelerate your results. When you track these numbers, your business becomes more like a dashboard. You know exactly when to hire, how much to spend on ads, and exactly what's holding your growth back. That's the secret behind every 7-figure business. And here's the beautiful part. Once you understand this, hitting your first million isn't the finish line. It's just the beginning. Take the numbers from this video, plug it into your business, calculate your targets, track your performance, and make those tweaks with the levels we just talked about. Because if you can measure it, you can scale it. If you find this video valuable, make sure you smash that like button, subscribe to my channel, and turn on the notification bell. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you on the next one.